Linda from Curtin Creative Gallery here again to read some of the book The Spending of a Life's Breath by Amanda Windward. We are on chapter 27, and this is a journal gripe Mandy writes to Marcelina into her journal. September 25th. Still. 6:45. Marcelina, any chance we had to free Roger from the dark pull of your sin-filled nature so he could share the light of day with his family, you have ruined for him and us with your poison. You are the evil between Satan's toes, crushing down on unsuspecting families and men. You are the evil dark cloud that covers everything, making people scared and sad. And you've snuffed out all that was good in my husband. You are the cancer called sin that eats away at any hope to save Roger from making his sinful life with you terminal. I will always cry about the drowning fate you've thrown us into. Roger, on the edge of a dangerous cliff, needed to be saved after his illness with his heart and the burning of our home. But instead, Satan sent you to intercede on Satan's behalf. Roger needed a moment to think while standing on that cliff, thinking about what he had, what he might have lost, and what he wanted to do about it. You did not let him. Instead, you took full advantage of his weakness as he stood at the edge, handing him a drink, and you pushed him over, sending him plunging straight into hell. Where you both now fool the world into thinking you are happy, just friends together. And someday, what has been tipped over off its keel will be righted, at least for me and our children, I pray. I believe this because God is fair and he will be the judge. Now it's 8:30 p.m. that same day. Today is the first day of the rest of my life. I have a lot to look forward to, don't I? Hopefully this tormenting tragedy will soon be but a sad memory, and it will stop holding tight to my whole day and waking hours. Someday the pain of it will lessen, and I'll be able to feel the warmth of God's love for me in the little things, and I can once again appreciate even these lessons. This life in God's earth and everything in it and on it, I need to be up to sharing all this with my children, not all this misery. I drag this shadow around with me each day, and it's not fair to them. God help me. God may or may not send me a healing true love in this lifetime to rescue me. But he will always give me his love. And that should do it for me, right? But why isn't it doing it for me now? Why isn't God enough for me? Maybe once I begin to rewrite my hopes and dreams to leave out Roger in them, things will fit. and I will be able to have some joy of things once again. This pain will subside one day, won't it? My children will grow straight and strong and happy, and the grandchildren will follow. We will all stop crashing and running in all directions. Sunday's family get together will begin again and flourish with happy moments. Maybe then, once again, I will smile. I will be able to claim it with celebration as the fruits of my labors of this life will blossom once again, and we will share in it with God and our growing family. I will be set free of Roger's sins and the glooms he brought to each occasion that used to threaten to spoil the moment for everyone. We will no longer have to dodge the bullets of Roger's grouchy attitude that will be refreshing after suffering 30 years watching his nasty habit of spoiling the moments. I wonder how long it will take before I stop ducking. The crap is no longer will no longer come flying at us daily. Wow, yeah. Only right now, with every weekend, he's a no-show to see the kids, or with each disappointing phone call. Well, it's still a break. It's still a break in between, I guess. But for now, his calls seem to just throw me right back to square one. The thought of her in our lives with me, with the gag order promise I made to Roger, makes me desperately ill. I promised Roger I'd stop grouching about her, put a gag on order on myself. Seeing my family suck up to her to be able to see their father makes me want to put blinders over my eyes so I don't have to see it. I can only hope this will somehow be over soon. Roger coming to his senses would be nice, but a very unlikely, I'm sure. Just to be able to get on with my life would be help, but it's turning into a long, dragged out, slow kill time of it. God help us all. I wish I knew what to do, but hey, another note. I should be singing, right? I wouldn't be, I would, but I can't, so I won't. But here is a poem at least. Poem. You chewed me up. You chewed me up, you spit me out, you fed me to the wolves. You have no shame for what you did because she has a hold on you. Through all the years, so many tears, I should be running fast. But I believed our wedding vows were meant to last and last. You chewed me up and spit me out and fed me to the wolves. You have no shame for what you did. Your children suffer too. You do not seem to see the pain that's caused from loving you. You chewed me up, you spit me out, and fed me to the wolves. You cut me free without a net. I fell when you were through. My hands still clenched from holding on, for what more could I do? The wolves are grabbing at my skin. They think I'm weak, not strong. They're setting up for the kill. Yet, like you, those wolves are wrong. Loving you took all my might. It was a job to do. You cut me loose. I fell a bit, but the tugging is finally through. Now I'm free, I'm feather light, and not sure what I'll do. Free at last, the past is past, and no claims, no chains to bind me to you. Those wolves can come a calling and growl the best they can. I'll back them up, send them off, and then take no crap from man. 11 p.m. that same night. Another poem, A Bit Blue. As it gets late and day grows dark, things seem quiet. The light loses spark. Work soon is done, no more to do. Things getting silent, I shut down like you. That's when I'm lonely and a bit blue, a habit I learned from living with you. Now you are gone, the end of a song. Our life paths separate as the evening moves on. Someday I'll fill the hours that were meant for you with a man of a substance not so empty as you. But for now, ours lay empty, even though we are through. Next in Mandy's journal, that same night, she wrote to her father in the journal, Dad, I miss you. Are you speaking to God on our behalf, I wonder? I sometimes forget you're not physically touchable anymore. Like the other week when I found myself rushing into your house to tell you how court went with my stipulation agreement with Roger, and then remembered you were not there. We miss you so much. I miss you so much. Please, if you can, from where you are, pray for us. Sometimes I think Mom is longing too much to be with you rather than staying here with us, and I can't blame her. It seems like such a long time before we are going to be able to see you again in heaven. Dad, do you think God understands about my craziness as of late? Does he think I can come back on track with my life? Can he or will he help? Or do I have to figure this all out myself? I know we don't have to remind him that I am only human. I don't want to hurt anybody by making mistakes with all this. That's why I do my crying in this journal instead of screaming it to the world. But I feel so out of control. I wish someone would tell me what to do to make things better for everyone, including myself. Please send help if you can. I don't trust myself, especially when it comes to wanting a hero to come and rescue me. I don't want to love Roger anymore. It was too difficult to have to love him for all those years of angry affection. Anyway, help me get over him and on with my life. Boy, that's a sad one. Okay. September 26th. 10:15 p.m. Next journal entry. How do I feel? Well, I guess I'm tired. We had a dance activity tonight at work, and as the activity facilitator, I had the pleasure of dancing all night with some of the clients, so everyone would have a dance partner. Seeing how it was mostly men at the residence, but that's okay. I can use the exercise. Now they want a dance activity twice a week, on Saturday too. But that's okay with me. I love to dance, and we all could use the exercise. Roger was always an old poop, stick in the mud, about dancing or having any fun at all. I've been dancing quite a bit lately, especially with going to the dances with my sisters. It's helped me get out, I think. And I'm working on losing more of this weight I've been carrying around for so long. And as for Roger, for the moment, I feel he can go fly a kite. It's time to begin to live a little myself. It's time to dream again, new dreams, and breathe in some fun times. Go be your grumpy natural self, Roger. That's all you seem to know anyway. See ya, Marcelina. Wouldn't want to be ya. Well, I seem to be stepping out of the mud a little, or at least I hope. I used to get low down, depressed, and cry every night after Roger left us. Tonight I'm just tired, with an underlining touch of sadness, maybe, for the first time. Maybe I'll sleep without waking in the middle of the night to fight the nightmares and shiver shaking for once. Today I tried to offer Arcadia $6,000 for the white van if I can get the loan from my bank, but they said they wouldn't take less than $6,750. Now I wait for my bank to call back tomorrow with a yay or a nay. If they do say yes, that will save Roger again from yet another debt. But I do need a good car, and then it will be mine. Not sure I can handle the monthly payment even with this new arrangement, especially if Roger doesn't keep up with child support. He's always late. And the little bit of alimony that I'm allowed for a short while. But we will have to see. If it is meant to be, it will be. If not, Roger will have to do whatever he wants with the van because I won't be able to afford it. And it's in his name. Things are quiet. I'm alone. I mourn. It's all about the loss of a husband and feeling safe in my home. It's about the loss of our family the way it used to be, all working through problems together. In the future, we planned on seeing them and the grandchildren grow from our farmer's porch swing, seeing the fruits of our labors. I especially mourn the loss of my youth, now that I realize I spent it unwisely with someone who really didn't love me like a husband should. I wish I hadn't spent all those years wasted on Roger and struggling to make a good life with him. He was such a waste. Thank you for the kids, Roger. Thank your family for their kids. The kids are wonderful. I'm proud and happy to have them. But I should have left you long ago before you sucked me all but dry. I'm hoping the inside out craziness you have thrown me into is beginning to finally pass a little, and maybe I will be able to move on at last and look back on this someday for the senseless nightmare it was and just shove it behind me where it belongs. You are a joke. You can't teach an old dog anything. They are what they are, and always will be. I think I realize that now. I never liked you all that much, Roger. I had to put aside so much to accept you with your poor attitude towards others and our children. I had to work so hard to learn to love such an unlovable, selfish jerk as you. You are just a pathetic louse and undeserving of my love or the sacrifices made for you. And so I do regret giving those years to you so very much now. September 30th, 2000. Next entry. Roger, can I keep my heart hardened towards you? I'm going to try and give it my very best shot. I will tell you that. 11:45 a.m. that morning. How do I feel? I have a strong need to be rescued today. Losing weight is just too hard while trying to stay healthy, be more emotionally strong for my family. It would be so much easier if someone would just rescue me from it all. Now, today, at 4 p.m., I found alcohol behind the camper at home today. Minor crisis? I think it's my foster son, Gilly, again. What to do? My son Jack acts like he hates his father more and more each day. He hates that he is not here to help handle the teens and the older young adult children who are all acting out since or because of the family breakup. Jack, the youngest, seems to watch and try to handle everything that happens around the house while I'm working. And he just turned 12, for goodness sake. You should be able to be a child. I hate you, Roger, for doing this to us. I should be at home with my children, not forced into working these long hours doing jobs I can't even do right anymore with my crazy concussion. I still have to get help from my coworkers. I still can't do the book work. I still can't remember anything. They know I need the work and hours to pay all the back bills you left me with and pay for the finishing of the building of the house. And the Lord knows you should be here for the children more and help us with the house for their sake. But you just don't seem to care about any of us anymore. The end of chapter 27. That one was an emotional one. It got me. Okay. We move on next to chapter 28. A poison ring. Can't wait. Later, Gator.